Once you arrive to the front page, you will see at the very top Community Login. Click here and it will bring you to a login page. This is the same login whether you are a teacher, a student, or everybody will log in using their Veracross credentials. Your username and your password are exactly the same. Once you log in, you will be automatically brought to the faculty portal. If you happen to be a parent as well as a faculty member, you will notice on the left-hand side that you have an option for both faculty portal and the parent portal. For right now, we're just going to focus on the faculty portal. At the very top, you'll notice the label for faculty portal, which will show you, if you are a parent, which portal you are on. You will see when you first log in that you come to the faculty home. The faculty home has been set up for you. You'll notice that you have an option for My Account, which gives you some places to put personal files or files given to you by your groups. You have a place for news. Any news that is generated by the advancement office will come through the news section. Below that is My Groups. My Groups are your individual classes. If you are kindergarten through 3rd grade, you have one group only, and that is for your class, since you do not change classes. If you are 4 through 8, you will have a group for every single class that you teach. Underneath that, you have tasks. Those are things that have been assigned to you or you've been asked to do. These cannot be checked off. These will just be removed by the administrator. At the very top, on the second column, you have Veracross, the SSO. The SSO stands for Single Sign-On. If you click on Veracross, you'll be automatically taken into Veracross without having to sign on. Using Veracross, we will only have 2 features. That will be attendance and grades. Everything else will be done on this website. Below that, there's announcements. Any announcements that are posted by the administration will come into announcements. Below that is the feed coming from Facebook. The third column has a calendar, which is the calendar brought in by either the staff or the all-school calendar. Below that is the weather. Now, let's take a look at a group space and begin understanding what each feature does. If I click on one of my classes, it takes me to what is called a group space. We'll begin using this terminology because a group space is a place that you have set up for your class. You have these tabs across the top. Not all of your parents or any of your parents will see these tabs unless you are actually doing something with them. So if they are not activated or you're not doing something with these tabs, they will not show up on the parent or the student side. Below you have customized dashboard. This right here is your dashboard. This is where everybody will start off when they go to the group space for that individual class. This space is customizable. So you'll notice that we have an RSS feed, optional content on the left-hand side, as well as an RSS feed and optional content on the right-hand side. For me, I do not need those 2 items. So what I will do is I'll click on Customize Dashboard, and then I can drag these items into unused items. Then I will look on the right column, and I will drag those contents to unused items and click Apply. Once you do that, you will notice that your dashboard has changed, leaving you with just the items that you wanted. Let's look at some of these items. The activity stream is in the top left-hand corner. Anything that you do for this class or this group space will show up in the activity stream. This is automatically populated if you add a resource, you post a quiz, or maybe you add media. Anything that you do within this space that you add for your students will show up in the activity stream. The Media Manager, if you want to add pictures, a photo gallery, videos, those items will show up in Media, but we'll get to that more later. Bulletins, if you would like to set up any announcements particular for this class, this is a perfect place to do so. Below that is the Veracross class link. Again, once you are logged in as a teacher, student, or a parent, clicking on any of these links will take you straight to Veracross without having to sign in. Now look at the very top of our dashboard. You will notice that there is a small pencil on the right-hand side. That means that this item can be edited. Let's go ahead and click on it. Once you do this, you will be able to put in a course description or any kind of information about the course that you are talking about in this particular group space. If you click on the little magnifying glass right here, it'll take you to a full pop-up editor where you have a lot more features just like you would have in Microsoft Word. If you go back, the content that you put in will now appear up here at the top of your dashboard. Now let's take a look at some of the items that you have across the top, beginning with Resources. Resources is very similar to the way that you had in Veracross. However, Resources will allow you to archive them from year to year without losing that information. Before you can add a resource, you must first create a folder. Let's say, for instance, that I want to create a folder for all of my newsletters. You will notice below that I have some options. I can share this with several of my groups. You'll notice that group spaces are all your individual classes. Once I check that, I will be able to share this with any of my other classes. This may be very helpful. You can also enable other groups to share this folder. You can archive this folder, which we will talk about later, or you can make it a dynamic folder. But I think what you'll mostly deal with is being able to share this with multiple groups. Once you're ready, click Create a Folder. Now your folder is created and you're ready to make a resource. Click on New Resource. Select what folder you want it to go in. Give it a title. Add a link, a file, or simply just written content, and hit Post Resource. Once you do that, now you have something inside of newsletters. You can then go back and edit it, or you could delete it.